Hey everybody, welcome back to GorJess Creations with your girl Jess, and today we are going to be talking about my bullet journal. So if you guys have not seen how I set this up, I will leave the cards up above, so be sure to check it out. So basically I created this because I didn't really talk about it when I made it, but I want to talk to you I can't talk today. I want to talk to you guys about it now, just to kind of go through what I made and why I made it, that sort of thing. I am a couple of days behind filling this out because today is the 17th and I haven't included my moods, but I have my markers out, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And then I haven't really finished filling this out because y'all, this right here is gonna have to get revised, but we can talk about that. So today is 17th. Yesterday was not a good day. Sorry, excuse me if I sound a bit sniffly. So okay, so I made a budget tracker. Basically, I wanted to write down everything that I spend my money on. Every time I make a purchase, what I made the purchase for, that sort of thing. And looking back on it, if I want to keep this up, I need 2 pages because I do use my card quite a lot. And going into next month, I think I'm only going to track when I spend my money that does not include utilities, if that makes sense. So not my bills, so like my half of the rent, which is consistent, I won't put on there. I think I put the electric bill. The electric bill is pretty consistent too, so I'm not going to put that on there. Those sorts of things I'm going to not include. I want to more so track like how I bought a baby picture from Walmart, or how I went to Kroger and I bought melatonin and water. Whenever I buy food for the kids, if I buy something like yarn for projects or stickers or that sort of thing, feminine supplies, Dollar Tree runs, that sort of thing. So I'm already kind of, when I look at it, I'm like, bruh, I spent $850 already, and we're not even halfway through the month. But this includes bills and everything else, and food, like grocery shopping, that sort of thing. So I just want to kind of like tweak this a little bit, but I also next month know that I need 2 pages for it, if that makes sense. This mood tracker I absolutely love. Basically, I just put 4 colors. This dark purple is me at my lowest mood. This magenta bright pink is me at a great mood, like a great day. Then you have, sort of in betweens, like it was okay, it wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't the worst either. And this was more so like, and some things pretty tempting, blah, blah, blah. Which it kind of gives me the chance to see how my mood is affected and my mood has been changed. Like, legit, I'm on vacation, so I should not have days like this. I should have like pretty, like, these purples and pinks. But I went to work yesterday. I went to my place of employment, my current place of employment, and let's just say some things changed my mood that quickly. And it's not just the place that I work at, it's that me with dealing with depression and dealing with things where my depression comes on suddenly, will change my mood with like that. So I look at it being this color because I wasn't feeling it. Like, I worked out, I had like a pretty decent morning, and then by 12 o'clock I was in a crappy mood, and then I went to work, and then something happened, picking up my son, something happened that just made my mood horrible for the rest of the day. Like, legit, yesterday I came home and I did nothing. Like, after I picked my son up, I just laid on the couch and I stared into space, and my mind was wandering, and I could clearly feel that I was in a depression state, and I didn't know how to get out of it, if that makes sense. I just wanted to go to sleep, but I sat on the couch and watched Netflix, kind of, with my son, but that sort of thing. So I like tracking my mood to kind of see where I'm at thought process wise. So I will keep this in when I go into next month. Now, I haven't filled this in my daily gratitude for April, but I'll come back to this. So the no spend. Now, going into next month into May, I think I'm going to tweak what I feel is my no spend, and I'm also going to put like a little thing down here that says like what I can spend my money on and what I'm not supposed to spend my money on, because in the no spend space, I felt like there were like little things that I've been doing good. Like I really have been doing good with not spending my money frivolously. I just spent money on these 2 days when I bought sticker books that I really, really wanted, and I saw them in store. Now I didn't go out of my way to get it, and I also used coupons, but I want to kind of track more so of, I like this idea to track to keep myself or hold myself accountable for not just spending all my money on stickers that I don't really need when I have a ton of sticker books and I have a ton of stickers and washi to use. So I want to tweak this in a little way, and I think going into May, my spending habits are going to change, because I do not want to spend any more money on stickers. I do not want to spend any more money on washi. I feel like I have enough, and now I need to go through what I have and either pull out the stickers that I don't use and I feel they don't necessarily speak to me like they did when I first got into planning, and either give it away as Happy Meal, that sort of thing, or use them. So I don't plan on buying anything else like that, but I do need, or to me I need, because I want to start tracking things out a little bit more. So I feel like I need the half sheets, like the notebook paper, more so than anything else, and that's what I will be spending my money on. But if I see it and I get a good deal for it, I'm gonna get it. Like I don't want to reject having things, but also in April I want to go ahead and start spending my money on resupplying my clothing supply. Restocking clothes and buying more clothes that fit me and my weight now, and that's a whole other thing that we'll get into once I do Healthy Hero, my hero planner, talking about weight and weight loss and all that good stuff. So yeah, there's that. So then the daily gratitude for April, I've been writing in this, and I really like how this turned out. Basically going through each day and writing down something that was good about the day. Now, yesterday I was not in the mood, and then Monday I was just busy. I know what I want to write for Monday and for yesterday, but and today, but I'll write those later. And then I need to go back and put like the gray behind it, because I like how it kind of differentiates between the two. Like how I use this color for this. I think it makes it stand out a little bit more and makes it not look so plain. So weekly self-care. I haven't put anything in for this week. Okay. But I love this idea of writing down each day something that I did for myself, that I did just to take care of myself. Like you'll see workout, you'll see pray, you'll see hot showers, just relax, boss stickers. Like, believe it or not, when I purchased these stickers, they relaxed me in a way. It was like, oh my God, this is something I really wanted, and it just made me happy. And sometimes I think we need to look into, like, I know that buying things doesn't necessarily supposed to equate happiness, but sometimes those little things do make you happy, and I put that in because I felt like that made me happy. Taking a nap, going to sleep early, like those things were all things that I kind of did to reset myself for the week. This week, taking the whole week off, I think it's a whole week of self-care in a sense, because I work extremely hard. I'm one of those people who will not use their time. Like, I don't use sick days or PCO time. I have to be dang near dead, can't function, before I use some time off, like some PTO time, and not go to work. Like, everybody gets on that about me because I don't take the time off to just take care of myself, or my kids have to be sick. That's when I'll take, a day off. But this week was like the first week that it wasn't like, oh, well, we just have a vacation. Here you go. Like the job that I worked at in Savannah, we got 2 weeks off every year. One during right before school starts back up, and then one during Christmas time. And that's what the boss like mandated, were those weeks that we were closed. And so I would have those weeks off, and I wouldn't really think about it, but I never realized how much it's needed to just take time for yourself and take time to breathe and to think, and just to, you know, get back into who you are. Spending time, like I spent this whole week, every day when I go pick my son up at 2:30, from 2:30 until we go to sleep, pretty much it's us time together. And he kind of misses out on that when I'm always at work, or I have to work late and then we get home late and that sort of thing. And I think he's really been enjoying it, and I have too. So I want to go into incorporating that into, you know, next week. It's going to be harder for us when I do start this new job and I'm away longer, but I still want to try to figure out how I can balance that time with being by myself, you know, working and that sort of thing, and balance it with also, you know, spending time with my kids. So I like that. And then I put a quote down here: because you are important and worthy. Basically because I never take time off of myself because I don't think I'm worth it. Like, I think as a mom, I get into this habit of just being a mom, and, you know, we get into these habits of just being a wife, or, you know, that sort of thing, or, you know, I always have to work, I always have to make this money, da 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 da, and we don't take the time to realize that, okay, that's all well and good, but if you don't take time for you, what's the purpose? Like, what's the point? You're not giving them your all if you can't take time and get yourself together. So that's why I put this quote in. And then my April goals were simple. I only have 4. I try to keep these goals for the month very simple, but get back into taking care of yourself. Basically, that goes into more than one way. It just means, for me, it means, okay, get back into being healthy or living a healthier lifestyle. Not being totally 100% healthy. Like, I don't work out every single day. I don't eat right every single day. I don't make the best choices, but I'm trying to make better choices. Also with getting back into taking care of yourself. Like, legit, I went for like 2 months without getting my eyebrows done. You know, I just did my eyebrows today. Like, that's ridiculous to me. Like, I used to be such a girly girl. Like, I used to make sure my nails were done. I used to get my eyebrows done. I do my makeup. You know, my hair's always done. And I kind of fell off. Like, the end part of school kind of traumatized me into being real slackerish on my looks, and I want to get back into being the Jess that I know and love, and the one who prided herself in making sure I looked well and I took care of myself, and, you know, that sort of thing. Began plant-based eating. Now, I put this in here, but now I'm on the fence about if I'm going to be a plant-based eater. I don't want to necessarily put myself into a stereotype of, oh, I'm vegan or I'm vegetarian. I just want to eat healthier, and I think making 80% or even 60% of your diet plant-based is better than nothing. I don't want to go back into being low carb. I don't want to be in like some kind of like fad diet thing. I want to eat what I eat, and I want to like what I eat, but I also want to be a healthier eater, if that makes sense. Get your finances in order. The next couple of months for me, and this goal is going to be uber important. Getting my finances in order, which basically means I want to make sure that what I'm spending my money on is things that are going to benefit me and is going to benefit my kids and my family. So I don't want to spend all my money on stickers and not have enough money for food. Or I don't want to spend all my money on planner stuff and not have enough money to possibly get a house or save up for a house, which is what I really want. I want us to be in a house. I feel like my kids are getting older. Living in an apartment and being confined and not having enough space is starting to annoy me, per se, and I'm over it. I want our space. Like, I want my son to feel like he has his own personal space. I want me to have my own personal space without it being crowded by my kids' stuff. So yeah. And then number 4 is spend more time with the kids on the weekends. I think this also includes Like, we get so wrapped up in everything that we do. Like, during the week, I work hard. And then I come home and all I want to do is rest. But, you know, I try to spend some time with my son, who's the more clingier one than my daughter. But he's also younger. And he's also a mama's boy. So, hey, there's that. I want to get into the habit of, okay, on the weekends, you know, after we clean up, I do our Saturday cleanup of the house and stuff, getting out and doing more with them. It doesn't necessarily mean that I have to spend money on what we're doing, but like going to the park or going on walks, going back to doing our family Saturday night movie night, like where we just go in the living room, we hang out together as a family, we watch Netflix, we watch movies, we eat popcorn, we have little ice cream sundaes, that sort of thing. So going into May, there are things that I plan on keeping. Like, I want to keep the weekly self-care, I want to keep the goals, I want to keep the daily gratitude. We're going to tweak this a little bit, but I want to keep it. Definitely going to keep the mood tracker, and I'm definitely going to tweak this a little bit, but I want to keep it. But then there's some other things that I do want to add into this whole thing. Like, I didn't put in, or I didn't do the whole bullet journaling thing where you can actually put something in for each day. And I think I'm not going to do that, but I might want to do like a week thing, like for like this week. Okay, so this is how I felt about this week, and just write my thoughts about the week, what happened, that sort of thing, just to kind of give me something to go back on and look and see what I was thinking, how I was feeling, you know, that sort of thing, to kind of more so put this more into check, if that makes sense. So yeah. So this is my little bullet journal. I got this from Hobby Lobby. This is the LOL bullet journal. It was $10. I got it on sale for 50% off, so I think I paid like $5. So yeah, if you guys like what you've seen and you want to get to know me more, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and also click the bell to be notified of every time I upload a video for your viewing pleasure. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, if you like my bullet journal, if you want to see more about it. And yeah, until next time, you guys, bye.